Chum had the potential to be a gripping creature feature, but sadly it plunges quickly into the depths of cinematic disappointment. The story revolves around a newlywed couple who join friends for a luxurious Mediterranean yacht excursion. What begins as a sun drenched escape dramatically dissolves into a nightmare as they find themselves trapped between a predatory shark and a psychopathic killer lurking around them. Unfortunately, this premise isn't fresh. It feels like a ripoff of the film Dangerous Animals, of the so yeah, it's a ripoff of the movie Dangerous Animals, and it completely this movie completely fails to bring anything new or compelling to the table. Where to even begin with its shortcomings? The acting is, without exaggeration, some of the worst I've seen in many years. The performances lack conviction and emotion, making it almost painful to watch. The characters struggle through needless dialogue and scenes that should have felt intense but come off as laughably bad. Adding insult to injury, the CGI is utterly atrocious. The shark effects are laughably bad, and the filmmakers clearly didn't put much effort into making the blood effects look believable. It looks entirely computer generated and cartoonish, which ironically turns what should be a bloody creature feature into something campy and unintentionally comedic. On a small positive note, I do have to give credit where credit is due. At least the filmmakers actually shot on a real boat instead of resorting to green screens for every scene. This effort to capture genuine oceanic settings shows a bit of dedication, but unfortunately, it barely rescues the film from its overwhelming flaws. Editing, or the lack therefore, rather drags the film down. There are obvious mistakes and blatant continuity errors that remain in the final cut, suggesting the production team either rushed through post production or just simply didn't care. This lack of care leaves a raw, unfinished feeling that makes it hard to take the story seriously or even enjoy. The ridiculous CGI blood and cartoony sharks make the film feel more like a poorly made parody rather than a serious creature feature. The blood is too exaggerated and fake looking, making every scene that should be tense and horrifying instead feel dumb and uninspired. I was also extremely baffled that IFC decided to invest in and release this movie. It's hard to understand their reasoning when faced with such a luckstar movie. So to end this review, I give I give Chum a painfully low rating of half a star out of five for me. With dreadful acting, horrendous CGI, lazy editing, and a plot that feels like a cheap imitation of better shark survival movies, it's difficult to find anything redeeming about this film. I have also read some earlier reviews of this film, and but I would say firstly, for those looking for a fun, suspenseful shark thriller, look elsewhere. As I was about to say, also I would also say Chum offers nothing but disappointment and frustration. But as I was about to say earlier, I have read previous reviews of this movie that say that AI was used during the shark scenes. I'm not really too sure about that, but I would say that, as I said previously in my review, that the shark effects were just atrocious. AI or not, they were just really bad. If you like this sort of content, don't forget to subscribe to my channel as I'll be reviewing more horror movies in the future.